Hi, I'm Ulfet Enver, and I'm here with the Future Leaders team, and here we're going to discuss more about climate change and sustainability in the UEA Environment Department.
Sure.
Hi, I'm here with Ed today. Ed, sustainability. Are we doing enough to have a sustainable planet?
Of course not. No, absolutely not. Until every country agrees, including America, China, and Japan, agrees that there is a global climate crisis, then it's never going to be enough. At the moment, everything is projected pretty terribly. Also CO2 emissions, plastic emissions, everything is not exactly fantastic right now.
Yeah.
So, no, I absolutely do not think we're doing enough.
Do you think the research that's been collected over the years is being projected well? People understand what's going on, and sort of the government and people in big power positions understand the effect that it's having on the planet.
I believe they're being told. I don't believe they're understanding, and I don't believe that they are quite grasping the concept of it. Because a lot of the older culture was very much, it's not our problem to deal with. We'll leave it to our kids to deal with.
Yeah.
And that kind of culture is not appropriate anymore. There's 7.5 billion people now, all emitting CO2, methane, greenhouse gases. So no, I think they're getting the news, but they're not being taken seriously.
Yeah. Do you think universities should take the lead in climate change tackling?
Yes, absolutely. I believe that the researchers obviously need to be funded by universities. It's the forefront of knowledge. It's where people come to learn. It's where people come to research. Private laboratories could take longer, although there is more funding. But universities have an incentive to want to provide good research and good researchers. So no, absolutely.
What is your knowledge based around sustainability and how we are sort of leading the way to a more sustainable future and how we're tackling climate change?
On a personal level, I know a little bit. I obviously like keeping up to date with a lot of the articles and websites online like IFLS, which do kind of science for stupid people like me, and that I like to keep abreast on what's going on. I mean, even on a personal level, I wish I could be more sustainable. I think it's terrible when I always have to throw away plastic bags or packaging, and when my housemate in particular, Tim, he always, I will go to put something in a recycling bin, and he says, no, you can't recycle that, and it's plastic, we can't recycle that plastic, and that's madness. Everyone thinks you just throw it all in the same bin.
I was having this conversation the other day. People just throw plastic in the recycling bin, thinking I could just recycle it because I'm doing my part for the sustainability. So how can we sort of teach people to be more sustainable and the right ways to help the planet?
I think it starts from an early age, actually.
Yeah.
I think, especially now, education is doing quite well to say, this is our planet, we need to look after it. I don't know if it's strong enough. I think there needs to be a bit more emphasis. I mean, the situation in England isn't fantastic in terms of that, but I think from an early age, make it more ingrained in society that there are two bins, one's recycling, one's not. You should know what is and isn't recyclable, and it's written on the packet.
Yeah.
It should be clear enough. But yeah.
How as students can we sort of use our voice to pressure big businesses?
The usual way is boycotting products. I remember people were boycotting Nestle when they were discovered to be giving faulty breast milk powder in China, and they took a hit from it. Things like that seem to work fairly well. Protesting seems to work fairly well, and I'm sure there'll be other more inventive ways of doing it in the future. So.
I'm here with Ben. Ben, sustainability, climate change, very big topics in the news at the moment. What do you think, as students, we can be doing for climate change?
I think it's very present already, but I think people being aware about the diet and carbon impacts is a really big thing. There was controversy with the about beef on campus, I think. But I think people should definitely be aware of the effect of animal products and consuming anything.
We go about presenting this research and all this, because there's a ton of information out there. How can we sort of present it to the public and to students who maybe don't have a background in sustainability or environment? How can we sort of project the information out?
That's a big question.
Yeah.
I think talks would be great. I know the uni holds a lot of TED Talks already sometimes, and I've been to a few of those. But I think maybe more voluntary kind of events, that would be cool. On like waste, dietary choices, transportation, how, I think that would be cool.
Yeah. In terms of the wider spectrum of it and big businesses, government, how do you think politicians and leaders out there can make a difference to push businesses to focus more on sustainability?
No, it's like that type of thing is done before. You had the carbon credits,
No.
so it's like they were kind of misused. It was a way to make nations have to, they would do these good carbon things and they would get these credits, but they would just be manipulated. But I think if we can tweak that a little bit, maybe for private businesses, I think there an economic incentive to reduce emissions. That would be kind of cool, because that's, I think, and it's, well, in the UK especially, that's the primary concern is money. So you can find a way to make them care about it.
Very well. What can we do as students to sort of push this policy to go forward and to sort of encourage the government to focus more on these issues?
I think the uni, the uni's definitely doing a lot already. I think the Extinction Rebellion organisations, like last year there was a protest, which is great, in Norwich, so that was cool. I think more protests are cool.
Yeah. So as individuals, how can we make a change in our own personal lives?
Biggest thing is diet. That is number one for reducing emissions, because the animal husbandry is a really big emitter of carbon, like globally. And other things to be considered is not as significant, but definitely significant, is proximity to your food source. But yeah, number one is type of food you eat, for sure.